Howdy, folks. How y'all is? Got somebody full of pipe rolling around next to me. I'll get around this thing quick. Whoa. Driving on the left-hand side like an a-hole. It's going to be on the right-hand side like I'm supposed to do. You're driving slower than traffic. Anyway, you know, that's the way people are. I just bought a new grill back here. I'm sure you'll see down the road. I gotta do a little party where I'm gonna cook on site, so my grill's getting worn out. I need a new one. I got one of those propane ones. All the burners are worn out. I want a charcoal for the steaks I'm doing, so yeah, we're doing that. Anyway, got my truck back running again. A lot of work I've had done on it last month, and I had to use a slew of mobile meth mechanics. You know, because they ain't always punctual, if you know what I'm saying. Depends on what kind of bender they own and all. But I found this new guy that did a pretty good job today, so I'm happy my truck's back on the road. So. And speaking of trucks, I'm going to keep this damn thing on the road until either a hurricane takes it out, a tornado takes it out, or that truck back there owning all that pipe takes it out. Because I was looking at new trucks the other day, they're like $85,000. I'm like, it's insanity. So just, you know, drive the damn truck till it can't drive no more. I need a lot more work done, time and chains and shit like that, you know. We just keep rolling until we can't roll no more, and don't throw another motor in the damn thing. But I keep up with all the maintenance, so this truck's 14 years old now, still cruising. So I had to pull into Sam's there and pick up some pans, some disposable pans. I like grabbing them disposable pans just to marinate shit in and all when you're grilling. And Sam's about the cheapest place to buy them these days. So anyway, I pulled in there and I got pans. I need some gas. I ain't got no gas in it. Got 39 miles left, so I'm gonna have to get some gas real soon. But I was gonna get gas there. The line was wrapped around the damn place twice, and I was like, the hell? Well, it's $3.10 a gallon. I'm saying. So I crossed the street, which I couldn't get around there. You gotta go around the highway and all, but it was $3.25, so it's 15 cents cheaper. I looked across there. If I wouldn't have had all that shit in the back of my truck, I'd just gone on around there, but I didn't want to deal with it. Anyway, these people are sitting in line for 30, 40 minutes to get gas to save 15 cents a gallon. Now think about that for a minute. How much, you know, gas, how big is a gas tank in a normal economy car these days? What, 14, 15 gallons tank? So if you're saving 15 cents a gallon times 10, it's $1.50. If you got a 15-gallon tank, you're saving $2 and a quarter. How's it worth sitting in line for 40, 45 minutes for $2 and a quarter these days? I guess some folks. But, you know, if you got a truck, what are you putting 25 gallons in it? So, what you saving? $3.75? You sit in line for 45 minutes? I got better shit to do than save $2, $3 to sit in line for 30, 45 minutes. What the fuck? It's like gas always has that effect on people. They're going to try to save a few cents. But literally, it's a few cents. I mean, normal tank's 15 gallons. What the hell are you saving driving all over town? You ain't saving shit because you spend the gas. Go around town trying to find the best deal on gas. It's one of those things that I've never understood about people. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people I know do that. They'll drive to another town, you know, 10, 15 miles away to save 8 cents on a gallon of gas. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all's brain? But yeah, you know, I moved out to the sticks to get away from all the bullshit during the pandemic, and I ended up trying to stay out of the big city as much as possible. But I had to run down to Dallas today to do some business, pick up some stuff and all. And when you're away from the city, you know, for a month at a time, and you go back, and you see the people walking around. And when you go shopping, you go into, like, I went to Academy, I went to Sam's, a couple places. And when you go into the city and you see these people walking around, you just realize how bad this, they call it the fentanyl shit is, man. I mean, all these people look like zombies walking around. I ain't never seen no shit like it. It's a plague way bigger than the pandemic was. And I think that was part of the pandemic, is get all these people hooked on these damn fentanyls. But it's, you know, that's the way it goes when you got lawmakers and all that want to keep open borders. And, you know, it's another control mechanism. It's a depopulation mechanism. It's have all these people strung out on this shit so they can control them population, you know, mechanism. It's really sad. Well, it's time to grill some steaks for these folks on site here. Got some lump charcoal in that. Fire is hotter than the fires of hell. Luckily, it's got a little time to cool down before I start grilling. Well, alrighty, folks. We had a couple events today. Didn't get any video of this part because I was super busy, but Mrs. Chef snapped a shot of the plates and me grilling. Wonderful dinner here. Out of 100 people, I had one person complain about didn't want a loaded potato, but other than that, hey, you're always gonna have one Karen in the bunch. And across town, we had this going on. I sent my staff over to do this party. Fantastic job. Look at that, folks. Look at that. That's for a 50th birthday party. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you folks next time. Peace, everybody.